Greetings everyone, welcome back to more Kingdom Hearts 1. In the last episode, we end up having a very long, beefy episode and finished off Hollow Bastion for good. We managed to fight Riku Ansem, and we found our main villain, which seems to be Ansem, the Seeker of Darkness. A lot of things has managed to happen. We managed to save the princesses, unseal the Hollow Bastion keyhole, and now we have one more world to go to, and that is the final world of the game. For right now, we cannot do anything else here. But before we actually leave Hollow Bastion for good, what we do want to do, however, is we're going to head back into the library for two reasons. One, because there's actually two important items that we can finally get. So we're going to go ahead and get those now, so I don't have to deal with the BS. Because, in all honesty, the BS is the part that I hate the most. Oh boy, I'm actually so glad that we're finished with this, because in all honesty, Hollow Bastion's second visit, quote unquote, is annoying. It's really never fun. But we gotten all the puppies, we've gotten Oblivion, which is not as strong as it is in this game, but we are going to go ahead and get the strongest Keyblade for right now. So, let's go ahead and go get that. Once you have sealed the keyhole and come back to the library, Aerith will be here. Let's talk to Aerith so that she can give us the deets. She will end up giving us Ansem report number, what is number 2, number 4, number 6, and number 10. And if you talk to her again, because the game actually doesn't tell you this, if you talk to her again, she will actually give you an upgrade to your cure spell. Yo. Ow. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, you have to talk to her twice, which I don't even understand that. And then you get Curaga, which is the best cure spell in the game. Get a bunch of fancy little bells. Yep, fancy little bells, alright. Hello. This is once Ansem's castle. He was widely respected as a wise man. But darkness took him. He began experimenting with people's hearts. Some wise man. So much suffering and ruin for what? You know what? I don't know, Leon. We thought this was Maleficent doing, but she was just another puppet of the darkness, just like Ansem. Darkness is our real enemy, but how to beat it? You know what? I don't know. Well, first things first. Let's purge every last heartless we find. Well, you know, that's kind of the logical method, but I'm pretty sure it's not gonna work.
Oh, Belle.
And with that, now that Belle and Beast are reunited, even though Belle was in the cathedral area, but whatever. And if you manage to go ahead and save Belle, she gives you the Divine Rose. Booyah! And this is actually the strongest Keyblade, which is sad because Oblivion used to be stronger than Divine Rose, but it's not. A powerful weapon that is difficult to deflect, capable of dealing a string of critical blows. And this is actually the problem with Divine Rose, and I guess this is kind of balancing, quote unquote, is that it's short, but it hits really hard. So anyways, once you've done with Hollow Bastion, you can leave the world, and then more text dialogue comes. There's a tournament being held at the Coliseum. The competition is a lot tougher now, so be careful. Yeah, so I end up saying that the last episode that the next Coliseum gets unlocked, it actually gets unlocked after you've fought the behemoth, because, you know, the behemoth will end up showing up in this, and oh boy, let's just say we've got a lot of work to do right now. Now, we can head to the final world of the game and, you know, progress there. The problem is, though, is that what I find stupid about this is that there's an exclusive final mix boss that we can fight here, but we won't be knowing more about him a little bit later. But anyways, let's head back to Traverse Town and see what we can. Let's go ahead and return the puppies back to Pungo and Parita, and also start the world that not a lot of people really enjoy because of what it does. but we have to do it, guys. I mean, it's a lot. I would say it's a lot more manageable in Kingdom Hearts 2 because, you know, you can constantly keep doing it every single time. We can make the Gara earring, and then that is it. Excellent. Oh my god. I am not looking forward to trying to do these again. Will I be doing them again? Probably not, because in all honesty, those things take way too long to customize, guys. It really, really does. Like, it's not entertaining. Anyways, I should showcase, or try to showcase, the Sniper Weil. You know, did it see me? Oh, yes it did. Okay, this is what happens when it actually sees you. It starts pelting you with, I don't know. It pelts you with something. I don't know what it is, but it's just annoying and it's not fun. Anyways, this is the power of Divine Rose, and it's really, really strong, and I really, really love it, even if it's really, really short. Alright. So, sadly, however, since we're playing the final mix version of Kingdom Hearts 1, we won't be able to obtain the final mushroom, which is the stop mushroom. Mainly because the final world that we're going to will consist of all three of them. I mean, all of them. So it will consist of the arrow, the stop, the blizzard, the fire, you know, all that. And that's kind of like the best place that you can go to be able to obtain the final few arts for your magic spells. The problem is, however, is that considering the fact that you're going to be dealing with all of their charades, it's kind of annoying to wait for them to go ahead and give you the charade one that you want. So, yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and give the dogs back, shall we? Never return this mechanic ever again. Anyways, we get Thundara G, we get the Mithril Shard, we get a Torn Page for 51, we get a Mithril, we get a Mega Elixir, we get an Orichalcum, an Ultima G, a Tech Boost, and we've gained the final power of Wind. Aroa has finally upgraded to Aroga, and we also got the complete Gummy Ship collection. You know, I never really understand that portion of the collection because it's like, what does that do? I don't know. Anyways, now that we got Aroga, you guys are probably wondering where can we get the final spell for both from Blizzara, Thundara, and Gravera. Well, you know, also stop. Actually, where is stop? I actually forgot where that one is. I know where to get the Actually, you know what? No, never mind. I was gonna say I know where to get the final upgrade for stop, but then I realized the final upgrade for stop is actually with that guy. We'll learn more about him later. What I need to do first is actually start to prep Donald and Goofy, mainly because they're kind of getting like killed very quickly. And in all honesty, I haven't changed their equipment like at all, and it's kind of more so pissing me off to the fact that you know, they're getting killed like that. Anyways, Omega Arts is actually a very good accessory because it raises max HP, strength, and defense. So I'm gonna equip that to me, and I'm going to equip the Golem Chain to Donald and pray to God that he can actually survive a little bit better. But you don't need Raven's Claw. Do you need Ray of Light? No, because that would drop your defense. So, no. And is that really all the pockets we got? Well, I highly doubt it. So, let's not... Oh, hi, Kari. What are you doing here? Sorry, don't forget the promise we made. We made a promise? God damn it, Sora. Alright, so, let's see. Donald, Goofy, you guys got very crappy weapons right now. Now the portion that we'll be doing here is essentially, let's do one thing first. I've not shown Dumbo, and I have not shown Tinkerbell, which is pretty freaking amazing because you think that we've already shown her already. We will be showing her in an upcoming boss fight, but for right now, I'm no. It's like, just no. Alright, so we have the Fire Glow, and we managed to also obtain, well actually no, I think the Fire Glow is probably like the only thing we got. So let's talk to the fairy godmother of Bippity Boppity Poo. That's the death stare that she sees the end of days. Anyways, give her the Fire Glow, and we get Mushu. And with that, we have one more summon because we're actually almost done. Fun fact, in this list, if you actually manage to hack the game, I want to say in the PlayStation 2 version, because in all honesty, you're not going to be hacking this version at all. Bahamut was supposed to be a summon. And if you manage to go down to Bahamut, the game freezes and the game crashes. So yeah, that's pretty fun and entertaining, am I right? Alright, so nothing here. So because Merlin will actually give us something for two things. One, if you manage to upgrade Faraga, Blizzaga, and Thundaga. And he will give you something else if you manage to get all the arts. So I'm going to do one thing real quick. I'm not going to be doing the Torn page yet because I kind of want to save that for the next episode, mainly because of the time that we're in right now. So let's do a few, I can't really say detours because in all honesty, the detours are pretty much donezo. So let's see. Okay, let me not go to these worlds. Let's first see what's actually really happening in the Olympus Coliseum and why it's like a maximum of too many stars. Like seriously, holy crap, why is it too much? Alright, so once we have entered the Olympus Coliseum, yeah, there seems to be nothing really different there. And oh, okay, well, so apparently since we've decided to leave and do nothing but Hollow Bastion, Hades decided to go ahead and open up his own Coliseum, and he wants you to be able to challenge all 49 fights. That's right, we have to do 49 fights. Let's see what's in here. Oh, we got the Rock Titan. Alright, so apparently Hades couldn't even win his own damn cup. That's pretty damn sad. Final Battalion, Shadow Troopers, Twin Mirage, Black Storm, Mad Mushroom, Invincible Fear, The Requiem, Night Rave, Hades, who's number... Alright. Elder Force, Interceptors, Heavy Warriors, Violent Bunch, Air Brigade, Dark Storm, False Angel, Blaze Bandits, The Large Trio, Cloudin, Leon, alright, Air Corsairs, Night Soarers, Black Flop, Dark Knights, Avengers, Shadow Storm, Terrible Fists, Spooky, Sky Riders, Cerberus, alright, Mystic Mages, Shadow Summoners, Magic Force. Am I just announcing all the power, the next Power Rangers stuff? Because that sounds like what I'm saying. Optical Trek, Spiders and Magic, Mad Fungus, Sorcerer's Armor, Blue Legion, Red Legion, Behemoth, Bad Union, Dark Garrison, Outlaws, Yuffie, who's by herself now, Mad Truffle, Dirty Claws, Terrible Feet, Wild Dance, Shadow Brothers, and ourselves. Yes, we have to do all 49 of these fights. And okay, one thing I should mention about these fights is that whenever you get to like the 10th in the round, well, mainly you get something for 39, but then every 10 rounds you not only get a checkpoint, but you also get an item from those 10 rounds. So yeah, so if you accidentally like lose to the Behemoth, or I should say if you lose in the 39 round after you fought the Behemoth, you'll just continue from the 39th round. At least I think that's what it is, because that'd be kind of dumb if you don't. Anyways, let's go ahead and get out our journal and let's do some fun reading in Ansem's report. It is my duty to expose what this darkness really is. I shall conduct the following experiments. Extract the darkness from a person's heart, cultivate darkness in a pure heart, both suppress and amplify the darkness within. The experiments cause the test subjects' hearts to collapse. Well, no duh, you're extracting the heart and replacing it in other... You're an idiot. Including those of the most stalwart. How fragile our hearts are. My treatments produced no signs of recovery. Great. I confined those who had completely lost their hearts beneath the castle. Sometime later, I went below and was greeted by the strangest sight. Creatures that seem born of darkness. What are they? Are they truly sentient beings? Could they be the shadows of those who lost their hearts in my experiments? You know, fun fact, now that we have actually played Birth by Sleep, these reports are kind of making a little bit more sense now, are they? Aren't they? I should say, are they? The heartless appear in groups and are multiplying rapidly. I provided them both living and non-living samples. They've responded only to the living. They seem to be multiplying after absorbing something from the living creatures. Their prey vanishes without a trace. I believe the heartless are taking hearts. They are born from those who've lost their hearts and thrive on hearts seized from others. The hearts taken by the heartless become heartless themselves. Though I lack proof, I am confident in this hypothesis. Reading. I must also study their behavioral principles. Though they lack emotion, they do seem to have some intelligence. How to communicate with them? It just occurred to me. Could they be the darkness in people's hearts? I don't know, Ansem, old boy. A massive core of energy lay beyond the doors sought by the heartless. It may well be the ultimate goal of all the heartless. But what is that energy? I have devised a hypothesis based upon my observation of the heartless. The heartless feed on others' hearts, and they yearn for that energy core. That thing beyond the door must be the heart of this world. There is no proof, but having felt that immense energy, I am certain that was the heart of the world. The heartless are trying to take hearts, not only from all living creatures, but from the world itself. But what do they mean to do with the heart of the world? I thought you could be able to answer that. Just as people have hearts, so do worlds. The same can be said of the stars in the night sky. Okay, no offense, that's kind of not true, but since we're in the Kingdom Hearts universe, that probably does make sense. Sort of. Deep within each world lies a door to its heart. The heartless desire those hearts, born out of the darkness in people's hearts. They seek to return to a greater heart. Oh my god, how many? What the Yes, that's it. The heartless come from people's hearts, as does the darkness. It is the core of the world's heart, the world of the heartless. I will pursue the answer there, and become all-knowing. My path is set. I shall seek out the wielder of the Keyblade and the princesses. My body is too frail for such a journey, but I must do this. I will cast it off and plunge it into the depths of darkness. Okay, first off, this sentence here, too many of the, there's like a drinking game that you can do with this game, and I don't recommend it, because if you recommend it, if you do it, you would have been dead already by the time you get into Birth by Sleep. Take a drink every time you hear hearts, darkness, and light. Those three words specifically, because darkness gets said a lot, hearts get said a lot, and so does light get said a lot. I like to think that light gets said a little bit less. Darkness, holy crap, chain of memories, you probably wouldn't even make it. Like, you would not even make it. You have no idea how many times I go ahead and say that. Alright, now that I've wasted your time, because that was my goal and mine, to go ahead and waste all your time so that this episode can go a little bit longer than it's supposed to. Now I can start the next episode with Thingy Land. Anyways, ooh, what's that question mark there? Whatever. Anyways, let's get out of here. Hey, look, Phil, I don't want to be a hero and get killed in the process, alright? Anyways, our next visit, we'll be heading to the 100-acre woods, where we'll be finding a little tiny bear named Winnie the Pooh. I've been CCX, and I hope you guys are looking forward to the vast, basic world in the entire game. Alright, CCX over and out. Laters. Holy crap.